Okay, I just shaved my mustache. Yeah, I'm gonna be babyface for a little bit, but it's cool. I'm quickly here to talk about being delusional and how it's honestly the driving force for a lot of people in this world and the driving force for being creative. Honestly, I think being delusional is a great confidence boost. Sometimes, if you truly believe you can do something, even if it seems too far fetched, that self belief can propel you into the unknown to take risks and to push your boundaries that others might shy away from and might tell you that are not reachable. It's like having your inner voices tell you, why not me? Because why not you? You know what I mean? I think um, a lot of people are placed in boxes and can't seem to think outside of that. And I think with a little self confidence, reaching for anything outside the box is um, very healthy. It's very good. It's really good to think like that. I think it's a part of the flow state, the creativity state. And I think, yeah. Uh, Also, I think it um, brings a lot of innovation to your thinking patterns. I think many breakthroughs in history were made um, by people who believed in the impossible. Like a lot of things that we know today literally would not have been created if it weren't for these people thinking absurdly outside the box. And I think people who think realistically are good in a sense, but I don't think they should be thinking realistically and trying to bring someone down when it comes to ideas and trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I mean? I think it increases your motivation when you have an ambitious or seemingly unrealistic goal. I think it makes you just work harder for that goal and make things or make ends meet to reach a goal that may seem unrealistic, but it's definitely something achievable if you drive and if you definitely put effort towards it. Um, I think if you played it safe, you may not reach that goal for something impossible, but I think ultimately stepping out of your comfort zone and kind of untangling your boundaries to push them a little bit will ultimately get you there. Will ultimately uh, allow you to see how green the other side could possibly be. Um, I think also it just attracts like-minded people. I think people who share a delusional level of ambition can also honestly come together and create really, really great magic. I think the enthusiasm and an optimistic, open mind are often contagious, and I think that is just like the support system you need, especially when things might seem impossible. Having those contagious people around you to boost you and to just bounce ideas off you and are just that's just like perfect. That sounds perfect actually. That sounds beautiful. That sounds like a fucking fairy garden with a bunch of butterflies flying around me basically. But it's cool though. It's cool. And I think the last thing is breaking through limiting beliefs. I think many of our limitations come from what we believe is possible, but being delusional can help break through mental boundaries, allowing you to challenge the status quo and explore possibilities you might not have considered otherwise. I think I've always been a little bit of a black sheep to the world, and maybe my ideas aren't always agreed on, but I know that I like to think for myself, and regardless on how my thoughts uh, are perceived by the world, they are mine, and they are courageous and exploratory. They're ones to be explored under a great microscope to really bring out the depth of what I'm saying, if that even makes sense. But anyways, I have a lot of ideas soon to come to light. And yeah, honestly, I just wanted to talk about this because I do have a bunch of like poems and things on my Instagram that I normally post about. And this is one of those things that I've always kind of talked about or whatever. Let's see. Let me find my most recent one where I talk about being delusional. And it's not really like, I'm not really boasting to be delusional. I just think it's a part of being human. Being unrealistic and being realistic is pretty beautiful. Um, Actually, I'll read this instead. Trust fall through the portal and let oblivion wash you ashore. We think we're humans experiencing the universe. In reality, we're the universe experiencing humans. The study of madness isn't enough to create sanity. Don't be sad that it ended. Be grateful that it happened. I am God. Alright, goodbye. That was all. Peace. Okay, I just made the delusional thing, but I will say this actually, a little life update. Hopefully, my bed ends up getting clean, but I'm cleaning up the floor a little bit, a little later. It's just blankets. I sleep pretty quiet or pretty wildly, so it'd be like that. But life update, gymming a lot. Honestly, I've been going through a little bit of a calf thing. I don't know, my calves have always been tight. Not always been, but I recently I've been dealing with a lot of tight calf shit and just muscle spasms and cramps in my calves that have been okay. I've been dealing with it, but my pacing for running has been good. Like I don't get shortness of breath too often. It's just my calves. So I'm working on that. Stretching, doing what I need. Honestly, massages have been helping a lot, especially prior to running. But my family's coming actually, so that should be interesting. From New York, from Peru, and I think we're celebrating my aunt's birthday, so that should be interesting. Yeah, honestly, family, if you ever see this, like, y'all are cool people, right? I just don't know y'all enough, you know? I just spawned in one day and y'all were just people I'm supposed to be related to, which always kind of like bugged me, but I never got like any completed conclusion on that thought, so it's just always been like that. But yeah, I think I'm posting some gym video here soon, and yeah, I'm gonna upload my league video, maybe do a gym video. And to all the bros out there with mustaches, just know that when you shave that shit, things get real. So yeah, until then, I will be hooping and I'm gonna go drop somebody low key. Toodaloo.